Hello investor and trader, welcome back to an episode. So this video is pretty much a follow-up video that I created back in December 8th titled Technical Analysis on 5 EV Stocks, NIO, Plug, GP, VLTA, and Lucid. So before I get started, I'd like to disclaim, I'm not a financial advisor or a stock guru. I'm just a random guy on YouTube who likes to trade stocks and invest in the stock market. So let's just get started. So all this is my personal opinion, okay? So I'm gonna cut to the chase. All these stocks right here in today's market price on January 27th, 2022 is still high evaluation. Yes, I said it. It's still high evaluation, but you must buy. Do at your own risk. I'm just giving you guys my technical analysis, not fundamental analysis, because there's no need for fundamental. I just said it. It's overpriced. So let's go to the technical. So this video is very helpful for investors and maybe for day trader too. But day trader, you should be very good at your technical analysis. If you're not, you got to go back to the drawing board. All right, let's start with NIO. So ever since I made that first video, NIO has dropped more than 40%. Now, if you listen to other YouTuber, yes, bro, stock only go up. Buy the dip, buy the dip. You are not a happy camper. Now, I'm not making fun of you guys. I'm just saying that, you know, it's good to know some technical analysis. That's the point. All right, so it's down 40%. So how can I get out of it? Now, let's say you bought some right here or something, in the 30s and 40s. Is there hope for NIO? Well, let's go to the chart and see what we get. All right, so here's the daily chart. Daily chart for investor is pretty much no use because it's just such a short time frame. You might want to look at the weekly and the monthly, which I'm going to cover. A lot of YouTubers don't cover that, but I will cover for you guys. Notice there's a gap right here. Right there, around 26. Now, look at all these moving averages. These are going to act as heavy resistance. So NIO has to fight its way up from passing this moving average, past this moving average, so on and so on, before I can make an all-time high above 60. Because a lot of investors want NIO to go above 60. So the daily chart, not looking good. But stock don't just fall in a straight line either. It fall and a bounce, it fall and a bounce, and fall and a bounce. These are known as bull trap, okay? Bull trap, bull trap, bull trap. A bunch of lower highs and lower highs and lower highs. Now let's zoom out a little bit, okay? Let's go to the weekly chart and see what we get. Now the weekly chart tells a little bit better story than the daily chart. Each of these candles represent 1 week, 5 trading days. Weekend don't count. All right. So we can see we bouncing off of this for now, right? On the 150, the color code right here. EMA. I use EMA instead of SMA because EMA is more sensitive to price action, from my opinion. That's why I use EMA instead of SMA. All right. So in that video, I did say watch for the 20 if the 30 breaks, which is right here. And guess what? Here we are. But then, if can 20 breaks? Absolutely, it can break. The next one is right here. And then right here. See that right there? There's a gap right here. Eventually that gap gonna get filled. Just don't know when, around 10 bucks. Now these are the key levels you need to watch for. As an investor, if you did bought some NIO right here, like a lot of people did, right? Because this is where the hype starts, especially this massive run up. So a lot of people are underwater right now. Now I'm not making fun of you guys. I'm just saying if I were in your situation, how can I dig my way out? Because there is, light at the end of the tunnel, believe it or not. Because these stocks, they may have bright future ahead of them, but at the instant moment, the price can go down much lower. So if you need to average the cost down, I highly recommend you to watch these levels, the 20, the 15, and the 10. Can it break below the 10? Absolutely. We just don't know is it possible or not because it's already dropped down 20, from 35, 30 something from a month ago where I made my first video. Now it's already in the almost low 20. Earning is coming up. So do not be surprised if this tanked down to the 15. So again, just be very patient, okay? For me personally, if I decide to buy some more NIO, if I did, disclaimer, I don't have any NIO stock. I do not own any NIO stock at the moment. But I've been watching NIO. It's very attractive just for trading. But for investing, no way. Because like I said, fundamentally, from my opinion, again, it's my opinion, it's in a bubble. So I would watch the $10 definitely. But hey, did you know that you could get paid for buying NIO at $10? Meanwhile, the stock at $20? you can do two things, right? Either wait for it. I don't know how long it will take. Maybe next month, next 2 months. Who knows? But you can always sell cash secure put. Now the difference between this option, by the way, cash secure put, you need some cash on the side. You cannot use margin. Hence the word cash secure put. Meanwhile, wait for the stock to hit $10 because I like to buy NIO at $10. I'd rather buy NIO at $10 than at $20. Agree? Because it's cheaper, right? If you go long. So why not just get paid while wait for it, right? So cash secure put is the way to go, for my honest opinion. That if you want to buy some NIO shares. All right, NIO is done. Let's go to the next one. Lucid. So ever since that video that I made, Lucid has dropped more than 38%. Ouch. Hey, but you watched that video, I wouldn't be surprised. My analysis on that video is still on point. Now, Lucid, in my very first video, I did say watch these levels right here. Guess what? We almost there. Just see, patient pays, isn't it? Just be patient. So if you have to buy some Lucid, or you're a Lucid fan, but then again, most people bought Lucid are in here. Because that's where the most price action are, the most exciting. But now it's not so exciting, right? Because the stock's pulling back. So do not be surprised if Lucid hit low 20s, or even right here in the 15s, like it did right here. Potential. Ultimately, it could retest all the way down to here. Do not be surprised. I'm warning you guys, do not be surprised if that does happen. Again, you need to buy some Lucid. The best way to approach this is to buy stock on a discount, is do cash secure put. Sell some put right here, sell some put right here. Meanwhile, waiting for the stock to go down, right? You want the stock to go down because you want to buy the best price possible if you are an investor. Buy low, sell high, right? Sell some puts right here. Ultimately, sell some put right here too, because Lucid has a nice premium. Now that's Lucid on the weekly chart. Let's go to the next one. Plug. So ever since that video that I published, Plug has tanked 50%. Ouch, you're not a happy camper, huh? And you bought some Lucid up here. Notice there's a gap right here. That gap is already filled. Most gaps tend to get filled over time. We just don't know when. See that gap? It got filled already. So right now, is it time to buy Plug? Nope. For me, no. Because if you zoom out, well, it has been oversold, but hey, stock can become oversold for a very long time, in case you don't know. Notice here on the weekly chart, okay? Let's go to the 2 years. It's much easier to zoom in a little bit. It just barely tapped right here, you see? Act as a moving average support, right, on the 200 weekly EMA and a higher time frame. Notice it's still sloping down, and it's still sloping down. It hasn't even curved yet on the RSI and the stochastic. So let's go to the monthly chart, see what we get. Aha, look at that. There's some more support right here, as you can see. So let me draw some line again. So I do not be surprised in the near future, Lucid even hit 15. Well, it's already there, almost $18 already. Wow, it's down quite a bit today. Sorry, not Lucid. I mean Plug. I'm getting mixed up. Plug. So do watch this level. The next one to watch is right here, around $8-9 ish. Ultimately, watch down here, around $5. Can that happen? Absolutely. You just have to be patient and wait for it. Remember, this is a monthly chart. It's still sloping down. It's still sloping down. It's not even curving back up yet. So there's a high chance it could be revisit these levels. So just be very patient on that one. Let's go to the next one. GP. So ever since that first video that I made, GP down 62%. Damn, that hurt. A lot of buyers right here, they can tell a lot of price action going sideways, and then ultimately it just break below. So let's go GP on the daily chart. First, I like to start out the daily, then I go to the weekly, then I go to the monthly. That's just how I do my technical analysis. Obviously, it breaks right here already, right? Around the 12th, during the time of my first video, pretty much almost, right? It breaks, and then it tried again right here and it fell. Now these right here are bull trap. Bull trap, bull trap, bull trap. It's still going down. Now it's $5. So on the daily, it doesn't really help much because we don't know how low it goes. It's already below all these moving averages. Again, you have to go to a higher time frame. So let's go to the weekly chart. Any kilo of support? Nope. It broke all of that already. Okay, let's go to the monthly chart. It's easy, just zoom out. Okay, the monthly is the highest one. You can go to the yearly if you like. Let's go to yearly and see what we get. All right, not bad. I think the monthly a little bit better. Let's go to the monthly. It has a better picture, or on the candle formation. Let's draw some line again. Very simple. Right here, right? All the price action. Hey, almost there. Almost $4. Only $1 more to go because of these right here. Ultimately, of course, right here, right? Because that's the previous low right here. Oh, damn, that is painful if that does happen. But guess what? It can happen. Well, I don't know. I'm not gonna say it can. I'm saying it could happen. Notice here, still sloping, still sloping. It's not even curving yet. So do not be surprised if it revisit $2, $3, $4. Well, it's almost $4 already right here. So don't be surprised if that does happen. So these are the key level I would like to buy some or average my cost down if you try to dig your way out. I do not recommend that. I like to see this, make a higher high. Be very patient because this is a monthly chart. It's going to take months for this to reverse. So be patient. High risk, high reward stock. Next one. I think this is the last one. VLTA. So this one just IPO. You can see the monthly. There's not much information. So let's go to the daily. Alright, so ever since I made my first video on VLTA, it tanked more than 58%, almost 60%. So you are not a happy camper right now. But can we dig our way out? Well, let's see. On the daily, it's still sloping down. So now it's like a catching a falling knife, which I do not recommend. You need to wait for confirmation. Well, first of all, you gotta wait for reversal signal, and then wait for confirmation, and then you enter the trade or enter your investment position. Because there's no point of buying it here, getting trapped and you go down, right? Buying it here, getting trapped and go down, right? Because stock can go down like this for months, even years. All right, so the weekly now, so the daily not looking good because it's below all these key level of moving averages. So let's go to a higher time frame, the weekly. Maybe it helps. But unfortunately, the weekly, that's all the information we have because, like I said, it just IPO. So, as you can see right here, right, it's very simple to analyze on the weekly chart. K level support was right here, and it broke below 7. See how it breaks? Lower high, lower high, lower high. These are weekly, by the way. Lower low, lower low, lower low, going down. So be patient and wait. I don't know how low it will go. It could probably go below $4. Who knows? I mean, just check out this stock right here, right? $2, you see, on the weekly chart. No one know where the bottom is. You can dip by this all you want, but no one know. It could go below $2, below $1. Who knows? Or even bankrupt, or even a company buy over. Or worst case scenario, if they want to issue some shares, just stay in the Nasdaq. You know what's going to happen to the stock, right? Down if they issue shares, which is going to become devastating for shareholders that in the trade or in the stock. So be aware of that. Remember, in order to stay on the Nasdaq, you need to be over $1 stock. If you're under $1 stock, you be on the OTC, over the counter stocks, and those are not very good for the overall investors. So be careful if they are issuing shares, which I would not be surprised because it's getting near that point where if they want to stay on the Nasdaq, they gotta stay above $1. If not, OTC baby, OTC. So that's pretty much my technical analysis for these 5 EV stocks. Again, the whole EV sector is still in a bubble. Look at Tesla. Tesla did pull back quite a bit, but it still can pull down to these levels eventually. I don't know when. Eventually. But then again, it can go way above 1200 like most YouTubers talk about, right? Those Tesla bulls, like 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, I don't know, whatever price they want to give it. But as for me, I like to look at the downside more than the upside. If I do want to buy Tesla, I would like to buy on these key levels right here. But again, I do not have any Tesla, okay? I do not own any EV stock at all, period. Because these are still overpriced from my honest opinion. Like I said, it has not popped the bubble yet. Another famous one is Ford. Ford is just riding the train now. Now it's finally riding the train. But Ford fundamentally is a high evaluation right now. Ford has not hit this high since, I don't know, .com bubble, probably. See, this is back in 1996, back in the late 90s. So yeah, notice this is the monthly chart, by the way. Check it out. Look at the RSI and stochastic; it's very high. This candle not looking good. That's a big wick right there. But hey, we need a confirmation and then maybe go back down to retest these key levels. But overall, Ford fundamentally is not doing that great. It has so much debt compared to cash, so on and so on. All right, that's my analysis update on these EV stocks. Good luck on your investments. Bye.